Mitch, my man, I am so proud of you, man. I am so proud of you, man. I have seen your growth. I have seen your progress, man. Man, continue to do what you need to do to make that marriage work, man. So proud of you, brother. So proud of you, man. Hey, babe, you got anything to say about our marriage?
I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You sure? Everybody talking good about their marriage. You don't want to say nothing about our marriage?
Since my husband wants me to talk about our marriage and where we are, it's hard for me to talk to you because you get emotional. So I'm just trying to not say anything so you won't get emotional.
What are you talking about?
Everything. So yes, you know how you hurt me when I talk to you, and
what do you mean? What do you mean?
It hurts.
What do you?
It just hurts.
I'm doing what you asked me to do to regulate my emotions. Now, when I do it, you get mad. When I don't do it, you get mad. That's why you got them tight surgical gloves on. Walk up here like a pink cat warmer, cat suit on. You can't get them off.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about the entertainment from us.
That's what we bring.
That's what we bring, the entertainment.
Spell it.
E-N-T-tainment.
Okay. So
that's all you know.
that's it.
Yeah, that's entertainment.
And you
yeah, that's right. And tonight we're gonna be talking about married at first sight.
Yeah, I knew some you forgot. So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and make sure that you are subscribing. Your notification bell is on. And if you're watching us on Facebook, hey Facebook, make sure that you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, tweet it. Y'all know what to do. Like it, share it, retweet, and twerk it. Okay?
All right. That twerk don't make sense to me, but okay. You said it makes sense.
It twerks in the algorithm. Okay. Yes. So, yeah. And don't forget about our Patreon. Yes.
We got some ratchet videos.
We do have a Patreon. So make sure that you guys sign up for Patreon and, get exclusive content from us. Some personal prayers, some encouraging words, some lives, and we try to go live. We won't be going live tomorrow, which is Thursday, in Patreon, but we try to go live once a week and we just talk about reality TV or whatever we want to talk about. That's what we talk about. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the couples have been married for 1 month. Yep. Say it with me. 1 month.
1 month.
All right.
4 weeks.
And so Kristen is talking to her friend while they're trying to make these candles and stuff. And her friend wants to know, how's it going? Kristen said, well, excuse me, she kind of, set her up. It's going good. Things are going well. And the friend like, okay, then good. But Mitch got a problem with her in the flipping houses part. And he also feels that, like, I guess success is like an enemy of the environment and stuff.
I don't think Mitch like capitalism. That's what I think what it is, man. He don't like successful people. I'm put it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? He equates success to being a negative thing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Flipping houses, and his, that might not be success to him. Success to him might be, like you said, saving the planet, trying to save the planet Earth. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay.
Earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, how many times you gonna? I said that about 20 videos ago. All right, so her friend was like, listen, well, you need to make sure that you are happy in this marriage. And also Kristen gets a little emotional because she's not sure, when she tell her parents about, this side of Mitch or whatever, how they are going to take him. And she feels that they, won't accept this part of him, or that they want her to be happy. So basically, she talks about her parents being married and stuff. I guess formally married, ain't married no more, I guess. So,
Nah, that's right. Mitch got a thing for the mom. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And I don't know. Anyway, I won't say nothing. So anyway, let's move on to Morgan. I don't like this name. God knows I don't. Right about now, I do not. But anyway, so Morgan is talking to her friend, and telling her friend what Ben been saying about her behind her back and stuff. So she said that Justin had been on speakerphone, and Alexis heard everything that was said, and Alexis went back to her and told her everything that Ben was saying. Ben was talking about her and all that stuff. Like, I want to know what he was saying. Like, let us judge. Like, what was he saying that was so horrible or really talking about you? Go ahead, baby.
Well, yeah, and we would never find out what Ben said, because when Ben was trying to explain it to Morgan, she wouldn't allow him to talk, but we ain't got to that part yet. And but yeah, it's like, Justin, I know you're trying to be a good friend, but bro, you can't go back to your wife and tell her the pillow talk, because your wife likes to run her mouth. That's right, I said it runs the mouth, because she had runs of the mouth, because she let everything loose, man. If this woman's gonna tell everybody, total strangers at your wedding, that you're a celibate, she's not gonna hold water, man, if you tell her. So don't tell her stuff like that, especially if somebody trying to confide into you, man. So I hate it for everybody that's involved.
She got a big mouth.
Big mouth. Big mouth. About Almighty. A big mouth.
If you gonna rap it, say it right. So yeah, mouth almighty. She got a big mouth. And so yes, I totally agree with you, because Justin don't need to be pillow talking, especially when your wife run her mouth like that. And the fact too that Ben probably said, listen, bro, don't go and tell your wife nothing.
Can I ask you a question though? Go ahead, I'll let you finish. I need to ask you a question though.
Go ahead.
What do you think is the purpose of Alexis going back to talk to Morgan about what Ben been saying to Justin? What's the end game? Yeah, right. What's the end game with this?
That is something I don't know. And talking about she was a counselor and she got hers off online. And I don't know, but she said that she was some counselor on the after party. So I'm trying to think that this is what counselors do. They don't start confusion.
No, they try to figure things out. If you're gonna do something, sit both of them down, try to talk to them, try to get to the root of the problem.
Right.
But I just feel like, what's her end game? Why is she running back and telling Morgan this? Is she trying to stir the pot? Is she trying to make some mess? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, because yours marriage flaky like that, then you trying to get theirs. Like, I don't know.
Like you said,
misery love company. You said what they said.
I was about to say it.
You can't say what
I said what they said. That's just a figure of speech. I said
how
what
they
said.
Know that?
I was gonna say it after
how
I said
it. How was I supposed
that?
to know that when you said what they said? I was waiting to answer you.
That's a figure of speech.
No, this is what you said. They said what they say.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, don't look at me. Then you look at the camera. And say,
you told me to look at you. So No, anyway,
you know what they say. You look at the camera and say, "Hey,
you know what they say." Steal my lines, man, so you can get your little fat shine off. Her shine, it's just not shine; it's fat shine. You know what fat shine is? Is that shine come out the sky with Crisco oil and stuff on it?
So anyway, let's move on to what Justin brother is fishing. Him and his brother's going fishing.
That was a wasted scene.
It really was.
Because I really didn't get nothing out of that.
Yeah. So his brother asked him, how does it feel to be married? He was like, well, marriage has got its challenges. Now he ain't that happy brother that after the wedding that his brother saw. So, Justin now is more on.
I wonder if his brother stays in California.
I think so. Trying to figure it out. So Justin did say that he learned some stuff about himself. He didn't understand. He said, didn't nobody tell me I had these little outburst moments and stuff. Well, I just want to cuss in the middle of whatever. So he didn't say that part, but he was just like, nobody checked him on that. But of course, he has his counselor to tell him, you know what I'm saying? You need to stop all them little outburst moments that you had. Oh, me? Oh.
It's because he's frustrated. People don't understand what he's trying to say. So he lashes out and he has those outbursts.
So
Outbursts.
I noticed that, but I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Outbursts. Also outbursts. I'm sorry. I know we have a lot of grammar police in the comments.
We have professors.
So I apologize for that. It's outbursts.
What are your T?
Outbursts.
So
outbursts don't have a T. Not in Alabama.
Not with Eddie. So Alexis is talking to her friend, and she said that she feels like she's on this emotional roller coaster.
But she's causing the emotional roller coaster, in my opinion.
She said that Justin has these outbursts of moments and
what?
Outburst of moments.
You say that.
I said burst.
I ain't hit no T. I ain't hit no T. I sure didn't hit no T. So yeah, Alabama.
So Justin has these outbursts of moments, and so she said that she's losing her drive, and because she's losing her drive, it's really hard for her to help him. And what I would say in that is that, one, y'all signed up for Married at First Sight. You really don't know what you're gonna get. So when you're in the dating process, you like, I don't like, when you're in that dating, naturally when you're in the dating process, you can see certain things that you like and don't like. Now, and you can come to them and say, hey, you need to work on this. If not, deuces. And likewise, vice versa. But the fact is that, to me, in my opinion, Alexis doesn't have enough patience. She did when it was all sunshine, rainbows, and
you know why she don't?
Cotton candy. What?
I can tell you why. Because she is so used to when things don't go her way, she runs.
Mm-hmm.
Now she can't run, so now she's in unfamiliar territory now. So she don't know how to be patient, and she don't know how to maneuver through this right now. Because when you're single and you dating, like you just said, things don't go your way. What you do? You put your shoes on, you start running. She can't do that now. Now she got to figure things out. She got to be patient. She got to be understanding. That's not in her vocabulary right now. Right. So that's just, that's why I kind of peeked out. That's what I'm saying.
All right then, because you mumbling. So let's move on to what Stasha is with her mom. I guess that's her bestie, honey.
Oh my God! You talking about thirsty Stasha?
Yeah.
Thirsty Stasha.
Yeah, they say that's
thirsty Stasha. Thirsty Stasha. You're right.
So she's telling her mom about Nate and how Nate is not falling in love with her, and it's taking too long. It's not sooner.
People, why do you think Stasha need this so badly, so quickly? It's like she has to be validated. She needs this man to fall in love with her so quickly. What's going on here? Am I missing something here? Mm-hmm. This supposed to be the boss chick, but she's like, he ain't falling in love with me quick enough.
I don't know why you don't think boss chick got issues.
I'm not saying she don't, but the way she came on the show, like she had all her stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got a divorce from my parents. That's what she was made it sound like. She had it all together. But now it's like, man, what's wrong? It's something. It's nothing. What's going on? It's something missing. It's a trauma. It's something she's lacking when she was a child.
I think that she just ready for everything to come together. Like her mama said, you got to be patient. You like for everything. She said, you'll keep messing at the scab and keep messing it. You'll leave and come back. You'll leave and come back. You want everything perfect, and you want it to come together when you want it to come together. But one thing about it, honey, husband or not, you can't make no man say, I love you or fall in love with you. And I wouldn't want him to, because he can say it prematurely, or he can say it and don't mean it.
Yeah. You took that from me too. But anyway, I hear you on that. I get you on that. But when you out there making these business deals, they're not going to go your way either. You got to be patient with those too. You know what I'm saying? They might have something you want, you offer them price. They said no, so you gotta be patient and negotiate back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So she has. I'm assuming since she has all this stuff going on in her business life, that she knows how to maneuver through that. She gonna apply that same tactic to her relationship.
No, because she's been hurt. She got daddy issues. She done divorced her.
Well, then she don't need to be in no relationship till she get over that.
Was she going to therapy?
The therapist not working.
What you fussing at me for?
I'm just frustrated with the situation, man, because it's like she just like, I don't know, man. Go on, man. It's bull crap, man. Go on.
And so anyway, her mom said if he tells you he loves you, believe him. And that's when Sasha was like, well, he hadn't told me yet. And so anyway, you know, Sasha was saying that she don't trust Easy, you know, because of the stuff that she's been through. And she said you got to earn her trust. Her mom was sitting there crying, you know, and in her confession, she was like, she feel like that the issues that she has is the stuff that she gave. She saw her mom go through some bad relationship, and she feel like that kind of damaged Stasha in a sense.
Well, Stasha should have got a complete her therapy before she got on this show, because to me personally, I don't think she's completely healed.
Yeah, and her mom said that, you know, you sometimes you got to what they said, trust a person until they prove you otherwise. And we're too different in that area. Sometimes I do trust until you prove me otherwise.
You got to earn my trust, man, because you can come here trying to be swingling and shady.
No, wait, that's called discernment. Like,
well, some people don't have discernment like I do. So,
like you do, you the only one in the whole wide world that got it.
I'm just real strong.
Anyway, so I had made my own little side note is that it's been a month and we've only seen Pastor Cal. Where them other experts?
No, you saw Addie was her name?
Oh yeah, that's right, honey. Just for a hot second, we did see her.
Yeah, because you know her and Alexis was bumping heads trying to be the therapist of the moment.
No, Alexis was trying to be the therapist. She wasn't getting paid. Anyway. So yeah, like we need more of the therapists. It's like a month, and we seen Pastor Cal, and then that one session with the other lady. Where's little Dr. Pepper? Where is 2 ounce, 2 pint? What we call them? Two
pelt.
Yeah, where is she?
I think 2 pelts trying to move home with her husband because you know they're staying in separate houses.
So let's move on to now. This was funny. So Stasha decided that she wanted to, she was gonna watch Mitch and Kristen Dog.
No, Kristen Dog. That's not Mitch Dog. Mitch don't want that dog.
So watch what's name Luna.
Yeah, Luna.
Luna. While they go out of town for their 1 month anniversary trip. So Stasha was like, well, you know, Nate want a dog anyway. Let's see how this go. So at first when Stasha, you know, Luna, I guess it's a girl, greeted Stasha and all that stuff with her, seemed pretty chill. So anyway, Stasha was talking to Luna and stuff like that. She started grounding. Stasha said, what that mean? I said, ooh, child, you don't got no dog sense or nothing.
Thank you. I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, you ain't got no dog sense.
Yeah.
Read between the line right there.
What?
Read between the line.
Ooh, I wasn't saying that, child. What you saying?
What?
She ain't got no sense, not even dog sense.
No, I ain't saying that.
What you saying?
No, you got like what you say. You got to have discernment. I don't think she has that street discernment yet.
Oh,
in my
okay.
opinion.
Yeah. So
why are you looking like that?
Because
you still don't know what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, but when you said, "Ooh, you ain't got no," you related when I said you don't have dog sense, and you related to street sense.
You still don't. You still can't get it, can you?
Don't worry about it.
Justin, I understand where you're coming from, man, but I'm not gonna have an outburst.
But you have outbursts. Do you act like Justin?
No.
And I have acted like Alexis.
Yeah, now you have to do that.
They're trying to deal with you and your outbursts.
You trying to put your therapist hat on?
No,
what's she trying to do, man?
But anyway, so let's see. So Stasha just trying to figure out the dog or whatever. So anyway, Kristen run down. Listen, got to take these little wipes and got to go into.
And Stasha didn't like how Kristen was grabbing the dog by the skin.
Oh yeah,
stretch the skin. Why are you doing the dog like that? Well, she has to because he has some wrinkles, so you gotta try and pull the skin up so you can get all in the wrinkles and the crevices and stuff. And the dog, no, he can't breathe already. You know.
And so anyway, so she gave her a list. She said you got to take this poop bag and you got to grip it and you got to throw it away. And Stasha frowning her nose up at everything. She trying to keep a straight face, but ooh, it's just too much. Honey, you should have found you one of them other little dogs that ain't had so many issues.
Well, not just that, because dogs have different type of poops. You know what I'm saying? You got the dry poop, which is kind of easy to pick up. Then you got the wet, mushy poop. You get all on the grass.
What you mean, dogs? Or is it just what they ate?
Yeah, just what they eat, and they poop different. You know.
Yeah, I know that, but why you say dogs got different kind of poops?
I'm just saying
what they ate.
I know what they ate, because I'm saying Stasha will be okay with the dry poop because she's so prissy, but the mushy poop, I think she's
probably ain't none of that poop, honey.
She did say, "Ooh, let the earth take it."
Yeah,
let the earth get it.
And I thought Mitch was gonna say something then.
Mitch probably said, "Yeah, you're right. Let the earth take it because it fertilizes the grass."
So Kristen and Mitch are doing their yoga retreat. So we've done yoga before, and actually a video is on here. Way down in the archives. Way down in the
Y'all didn't look at it. Got me out there embarrassed myself. I ain't getting no views. Made me mad. After that, I never went back to yoga.
But one thing I learned in yoga, when you're yogaing,
clean stomach.
Baby, because honey, you gonna let out some little...
Yeah, man. And don't have nobody behind me, boy.
Ooh, child. So anyway, Mitch was doing all his stretching and everything, and his moaning and groaning was extra loud, honey. I guess he never stretched like that so much in his life. So they was laughing. But one thing I like about the scenery that they was in, the yoga instructor, she was okay, welcome to yoga.
So serene.
Yes. Now, what we're going to do today is, here go Miss. Oh.
All right, Mitch, we get it, man. It feels good to stretch them bones out.
Yeah,
we get it.
So yeah. Anyway, so they sit down and they talk about marriage and how he was really trying to correlate the two and say, hey, marriage is kind of like yoga. Okay, that's cute. Let's move on. So Linda and Miguel, y'all, we done had a
whole hour.
Seemed like
and they finally get on the show. And so we gotta make sure Lindy right, cause we gotta make sure she calm down, cause we put on too early, and we might.
Look, she gonna say, I want that insurance. So Lindy,
how many times you gonna go to that joke?
How many times you gonna go Earth? Earth, the same one.
Earth is funny.
No, and insurance is funny.
The first 500 times, boy.
So anyway, so Linda and Miguel are talking. So they actually taking a boat ride, and it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Because Miguel got it all on the igloo and everything. He igloo-ish.
I told y'all about the climate in California. Nobody
when you by the water.
Yeah,
when you by the water.
Someone said, no, it ain't in California. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And plus it's probably wintertime, which makes it a little bit colder.
No, not California. It don't matter.
Anyway, so they getting on the boat, and I noticed that I guess in the conversation on the boat that Miguel had on the blanket and he had on Lindy coat. No, she had on
his coat.
Yeah, right.
She has.
Yeah. So what happened to her little coat? It must not have been enough. So yeah. So but yeah. Anyway,
well, we're gonna go on the boat, and Miguel said, "Yeah, you got my insurance paid up first."
Like, boo. I think you did try to say you just told me mine was wet.
Well, be booing me, man.
So anyway. Dude. So they eating grapes and cheese and all that stuff.
What kind of boat ride is that, man?
Hey, a luxury one. And they get the what they call it, not cuchetta. What they call it? Y'all know.
No, I don't know what.
I know you don't know, but it's on
next scene.
Charcuterie, not charcuterie.
Next scene. Go ahead. Next scene. Sorry,
not
people.
Charcuterie.
Sorry, people. Go ahead. Next scene. We apologize.
No,
it's a technical difficulty we have.
You have them all the time.
Oop.
It's anyway, so they're eating and just enjoying it, and it seems as though I didn't really write down nothing they were saying because it really didn't matter, honey. But
I'll write it down.
no, we ain't got to that
Oh, we got
part
the
yet.
part, yeah.
Yeah, but it seemed like it was a storm or something.
Yeah, they really weren't talking about
it.
It
Was thundering, honey. So y'all better get up out that boat before y'all be at the Titanic. So anyway.
The what?
Titanic.
Titanic, not Titanic. Ooh, country.
But they did say
What's
that.
I sure like to see that ship, man. I wonder how it's shaped. Titanic. Okay, Titanic.
So anyway, they are talking, and Miguel, they talked to the cameras in production. They said, Miguel was like, well, things are going good. I like where we are. I pretty much seen her at her worst. Worst? No, you had. That ain't my worst.
Miguel, bro, you set yourself up with that statement, man.
And she laughed like, you don't want to see my worst.
And Miguel said, that ain't your word. She said, no, that ain't my word. He said, dang.
He said, I'm scared. You should be. I said, golly.
You get that insurance now, ain't you? Your life insurance.
That's what I'm saying. It's finna be the worst.
See, there you go. We was doing good. You always had to go over that extra line.
You always. That's how
I
many.
always be so extra with stuff, man.
You want to know how many takes we took to do the intro, or the takes we took to do the? It's because of him. Oh man, I'm gonna put it over there in Patreon. I be trying to do the
outtakes.
Yeah, the outtakes over there. Now some outtakes will never make it over there.
That goes into the vault.
The what?
The vault.
That ain't what you said. The vault. Leave him alone. You always correcting his speech. You always talking about leave him alone.
Yeah, you're right. The vault.
Ah man, y'all just
you drew it?
No, I was trying to make sure my lipstick didn't go up under my chin when I did it, because I had to do my lip go like that when I go to type. Come on. So Stasha and Nate are headed to. What they headed to? Oh, to the lawyer. I put the lounge. It looked like lounge, but I wrote lawyer. And so
get the posting up, boy.
Listen, Luna, while they was headed there, Luna was at the door. I said, Luna waiting on Kristen and Mitch, for her, because she was like, this ain't gonna work, honey. They do not treat me like y'all do.
I don't get no massages. I don't get my face rubbed.
And which guy already said the dog was weird.
Yeah.
Humping on the thing.
Why the dog, especially a female dog, why is humping?
I had a girl dog and she humped.
Is it because it's itching down there or something? They're trying to scratch it?
No, they just do. I mean, because they in heat. That's what they do. They hump. When they in heat, girl or boy, they hump. So anyway, yeah, my girl, I couldn't give her certain stuff because she would hump it. I was like, I don't want to see that.
Humping around like Bobby Brown.
So they headed to the lawyer, and Stasha said that she's glad that he agreed to sign the post-up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
no. Nate is just going along with everything. Which, hey man, do you, homie? He's trying to make sure she's comfortable. He's trying to make sure she's happy, so he's just going along with whatever she requests. He goes along with it.
Go along with it. He don't fight it. So anyway, so they sign it, and yeah, pretty much. So let's move on to where Mitch and Kristen got.
One thing I want to say about that post up. Now
Why
she
you
did.
Say when I had the opportunity.
Oh, you can move on so fast. Okay, when she asked the lawyer, if I put 9% in, he puts 10% in, and we get a divorce, how we gonna split that? And Nate came back, so we're gonna just keep it like it is. If you put 9% in, you get your 9% out. I get my 10% out. So Nate has been real flexible with Stasha when it comes to stuff like that, So hey, he's doing all he can do to make her happy. But for one thing, he's not doing that's not satisfying her. That's not saying I love you. For some reason, that's a sticking point for her. I'm done.
I wrote that, but there wasn't much to tell, so I didn't say that. But okay, you said it.
What's that?
And it still wasn't much to tell. About the checking account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got that.
Stop. I want to say that. Like for what? Honey, it wasn't then when they said it. All right.
Okay, Alexis. It was a psychotherapy me.
So anyway, child, I can hear him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. That's why I don't like you. You know, girl,
I think I give
stop.
you a shirt said, leave him
And I'm gonna say, ain't this my husband? All right. So anyway, so Mitch and Kristen got their wedding photos back, and so they going through them, having a good time, just memories and all that stuff. So Kristen read her vows again, and she was like, "My vows pretty much true, still holding to this day."
It is. It is.
Mitch said he read his vows, and he told
Man.
production, "Don't judge me,
Yeah,
child."
I know I came up short. I
Yes,
know
he
I
did.
did.
He
But
said, "But I'm gonna try to work on them because he tells me I ain't gonna be out on this. I'm gonna be open to this. I'm gonna be open to that. They get to the honeymoon. I don't like you. You ain't attractive." I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Mitch is the roller coaster here. You know what I'm saying? Last episode is like, Mitch being Mitch. This episode, he's chill. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like comes and goes, man. It's like ups and downs with Mitch, man. You know, I can see the potential in their marriage, man. Mitch just, he can just compromise and let Kristen be who she needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to do stuff she want to do.
That's what I'm saying. Let her
Yeah.
be who she wants to be
Right,
because she
right.
don't need to lose herself
Right.
to appease him.
Heck
So
no.
he has to understand. He has to come to a compromise with Kristen.
Yeah,
Okay,
it ain't all
because
about you.
she has to. No lie now. Real talk. For real. For real. She has been bending backwards for this man.
She has.
And she really has, man. So I give kudos to Kristen for doing what she has to do. Because Mitch is a prima donna, man. He's a diva for real, for real.
And another thing too is that she
I say prima donna.
I don't know what I was going to say. So anyway, when you had said that, yeah, she really and truly has. I think a lot of times too that she bite her tongue. Like when he say certain stuff, she's like,
That's what I meant by her bending backwards for him. Because there's a lot of stuff she holds back.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? She wants to like snap, like Linda want her to do.
So anyway, this is where I went and fixed me a hamburger, and he'd take over for them notes that he took there.
Okay, okay, yeah. It was Miguel and Linda. They got their wedding pictures together. They were going through their pictures, and Miguel, ooh, I like this, and ooh, I remember this. And this was Miguel saying all this. And everything Miguel pointed out, Linda critique and criticize. And Miguel said in the confession, he said, we're having a good time, but all she's doing is critiquing and criticizing. It's it's taken away from the moment. I don't like that. And and that was it. Next scene.
Okay.
That was it, man.
All right, then. I wasn't gone that long. The hamburger was already made. I just had to warm it up. So yeah.
Warm it up.
Warm it up,
Chris.
Chris.
I knew you were gonna say that.
So anyway, so Morgan is out, and she, what they call it, sparring, quadruple.
Oh yeah, sparring.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said quadruple. What's it called?
Oh God.
Quando.
Not taekwondo. She does Muay Thai.
Yeah, so
Muay
she
Thai.
was up there doing that, and she telling the production that
Muay Thai.
she gonna meet with Ben tomorrow, and yeah, she gonna say some vows, all right.
Yeah.
So she already practicing. I guess what she gonna say.
Yeah, one thing about her practicing sparring in her Muay Thai, when she was punching, she was breathing like she should breathe. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to like exhale every time you punch out, so you get more power to your punch, and also it won't make you so tired. You know why I know? I'll just take it back in the day.
Back in the day.
You gotta say that.
Way back in the day.
You gotta say that man back.
Let's see if you do that with him on that Peloton. Woo, 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 woo. So yeah, do you learn your breathing and stuff and not sweating that much? Right. That's what I thought. All right. So anyway, let's move on to where.
No, you can't talk.
I do. I know I be tired. That Peloton whoops my butt.
What's that about you? This is about
Actually,
married
it
at
is.
first sight.
It
It's
is. Well, then you don't keep your side story because you hadn't told it yet. Keep it, save it. So Morgan. So Nate is showing Luna. We talked about that. The dog was humping. He was calling that dog weird. So let's move on to Justin and Alexis. So they're going over their pictures of their honeymoon. I guess the honeymoon and stuff like that. And it's like she's making like a
book.
What they call it, a scrapbook or something like that, and she's putting all the little stuff together. So they having a conversation, and just to me, And I know both of us said this, that Justin looked like he checked out.
Yeah, me personally, I think he's semi-checked out. He's trying to get himself. He's trying to get himself out in case it don't work out. He's gonna be so hurt. So he's preparing himself for that to happen.
Right.
But he's still willing to work on it. But he's not gonna put that 100% effort into it in case it don't work out. You know, he's so sensitive. You know, which I think, to me personally, I think it's a smart move because you know if you can kind of remove yourself out of the situation a little bit, it won't be so painful when if it's a no for the decision day.
All right. And two, we yeah. And Justin said that on the after party that, you know, some stuff that Alexis did, he said he started pulling back. So anyway, so they making their things or whatever. So Justin said that, you know, he's not sure about decision day because he done made a lot of F-ups. You know, so he done made a lot of mess ups and stuff like that. And he's not sure if he's going to be able to clean them mistakes up. And so she was like, well, you know, we're going to work through it. You know, we both have, you know, messed up or whatever. And, you know, it's not the end all be all. So, you know, we can work through it and get past. So Justin still don't look too hopeful. But yeah.
All that, the days of kissing on each other and smooching all the time, those days are over with.
I ain't seen no smooching, did I?
No, the last 2 episodes, smoochless.
Okay. So let's move on to Stasha and Nate. They doing they 1 month date. So it's like they had something with some bunch of roses and all that stuff, whatever. This the part that bothered
me,
my husband.
Yeah.
So she asked him, like, you know, what have you learned? He said, well, if he really and truly he learned some things or whatever, but long story short, he was saying he was hurt because Stasha was hurting his feelings because she really and truly kept asking about the love thing and stuff like that, and she didn't trust him.
Well, I think Nate knows how Stasha thinks now, and sometimes I think he kind of plays on that. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be that. You know how you try to play hard to get, basically. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's trying to play hard to get. And he knows that. He knows that it gets under Stasha's skin. It really upsets her, you know. So my problem with Stasha is like you trying too hard. And when that man said, "I think I'm falling in love with you," your eyes lit up like Christmas morning, man. Then you kept asking him. You know, last time was the 4.
Let me just finish this because you skipped that because you going down.
Yeah, okay. You never got me started.
Well, most of the time, this thing normally how it works is that I read it, give your take on that. I read it, give your take. But you know, hey, we don't have to follow the rules. Who cares anything about the rules?
I don't follow rules. I'm like Mitch. Rules don't apply to me.
So he said that, you know, I'm about to move in with you. That's the part that really true. So you acting like an a-hole.
Yeah, you calling your wife an a-hole? And he said, yeah, you're an a-hole. You was acting like that. You was acting like an a-hole. And it's like he was doing her a favor by moving in. And it's like...
He said that he could see a future with her. She said, oh my gosh, on a scale, are you falling in love with me? Like, what is the scale?
All I gotta say, if she ran across a true player, he would have Stasha wrapped around his finger. You know, I'm not saying niggas a player now, but I'm saying these true players in the street that know how to spit game and tell you what you want to hear, Stasha would be whipped.
That's probably what has happened to her in the past.
But she's doing it again.
But it don't matter. That's probably what happened to her.
Well, yeah, I'm saying you are coming on too strong. You coming on too desperate. And it's like you kept asking him, what's my number? You know, how strong is your love for me? How much in love are you with me?
He said between 7 and 8.
Oh, he didn't give her a 10. He said he's falling in love with you. He's not completely there yet. And you went to the point from having his baby, changing your last name, getting tattoos, moving him in. And I know that's your husband, but you still don't know this guy 100%. You going too hard, too strong.
At all. And I don't think she's doing protecting them assets. The other stuff, hey, I'm all
Man,
with it.
yeah, she can
Change her last name and all that stuff.
yeah, you know, the point about the assets, yeah, she can protect that all she want, but she can buy him this, she can buy him that. That's not gonna matter because it's gonna be his.
Don't you remember that? It's a thin line between love and hate. That Martin and Martin wanted that woman. Martin wanted that woman. Ah, you ain't ready for me. Ain't ready. Now she was a boss, right?
Yeah, she was a boss, and he found a gal, and she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
She took them orange. She beat herself.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? When you were saying boss, I thought that boss sometimes they be a little crazy,
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, whew. And, I'm worried about Nate now since you brought that up, man. Nate do something wrong, man. Bro, you better find somewhere to go for real, man, because I think she would lose it, man. Real talk. Real talk.
So anyway, so Ben is meeting with Morgan. Lord have mercy.
Man, this whole scene hurt my heart. For real. I hate it for Ben. I really do.
Ben got a doggone cold sore dealing with her. Honey, he is stressing.
Yeah, I just hate it for Ben. You can see it in his face that he was like, he didn't know what to do. He was lost. But go ahead.
So they're supposed to be meeting in the place that they got married, and he said he's not sure. And I was like, Ben, what you even go for? The woman, she wasn't even, I'm sure, talking to you in the house. So what she even go?
That proper just made him go.
So he said he don't know where they are. I wonder if he went back. I wonder if they go sleep in separate house. You know what I'm saying?
I know this time he did.
Well, he was at the wedding place where they got.
Oh, okay.
You know,
no, because he got his bags and left.
Yeah, but that was at the place that that was like they before. When they was finna get ready to fly out. Okay. They got married there and they spent the night there. Okay. So yeah, that's why he didn't stay. So anyway, so here come Morgan, Mad Morgan. I have to call her Mad Morgan. So here she come, honey, and I was like, oh, she looked like some of a scary movie. I wish I had some roses or some flowers. So hand it to me, baby. You did what she was supposed to do.
That's right. Anyway. Set me up. I ain't been.
So he said, watch the thorns. And why they got thorns in it, bro, I don't know. I know roses, some roses do.
Yeah, they do. They really do. If you buy them, they come with thorns.
He probably trying to do that on purpose, and I got you. So she dropped them.
On the bed like that.
You don't know Ben for real, Teddy. How you know? On TV. You don't know Ben. I know Ben. So anyway, from that she went on telling him how he hurt her.
She went on being extra. And that's what she went on doing. But go ahead.
She said she wrote down her original vows, but them vows weren't for him, they for somebody else because you not the person that I thought you was and everything. And she said, I asked you not to tell nobody, and you did it once again. And Ben trying to talk, but she was like, and she fussing.
Say something to Ben. Ben's like, I said, come on, let the man. You asked the man to explain himself, but you won't allow him to explain himself.
She said, since it's not going nowhere, I said, you won't let him talk. But I think that she don't want to let Ben talk because she don't want us as the people to know what Ben really and truly said. But I don't think it would have been nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Me personally, she know Ben is a passive. He's not going to talk as much. He's soft-spoken. And she feels like she can kind of run over Ben. You know what I'm saying? That if it was somebody else that was more, outspoken, I guarantee you she would went a different route with it.
Let's get Elijah Warren from last season. Wasn't it last season?
Yeah, last season.
Let's get Elijah. I bet she wouldn't have tried it with him.
You my wife. Pick them dang on roses up.
And so she said that you lied to me, lied to my face several times. And so Ben just standing up there like he just 2 years old. Honey.
Yeah, man, that's what made me feel so bad for him, cause you can see it in his eyes that he was hurt. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do, and he's not used to this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I know drama like this.
You gotta understand, Ben is a mama's boy. Okay, he's probably hasn't been out into the world dealing with stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? He might deal with stuff like this in college. I'm talking about women snapping on him like that. He's not used to that, man. Shoot, I am. So, now you, baby.
You're a mama boy. So anyway, so he was standing there, and heck, it was awkward for production and us all, honey, just looking at him like, what you gonna do? So I guess production said, go check on him. So production talking to her, and she got a little back turned and all that stuff. So anyway, he walked up there, and I said, please don't touch her, honey, because she may do the cornflowers. What is that? Muay Thai. She may do it on you.
Quantai Mutai.
So
I don't know what kind of martial art that is, but we'll figure it out.
So he so anyway, he was standing there, he apologized, which saying, child, you anyway, he apologized to her. So she was just like, well, I'm not gonna sit down and have sit with you until you apologize. So anyway, so she sit with him.
Yeah, let me say something. He tried to explain himself when she first walked up. Then production told him after she walked off, go behind her and talk to her some more. He apologized then. Then he goes to sit down with her at the dinner table, and he got more punishment from her, man. It's like, how much more punishment can this man take, man?
Yep. And so he apologized again, and she was like, Justin is in the middle of our marriage. And so he was like, no, Justin is not. Being apologized again. I have all these wrote down. And he wanted to explain himself, but at that moment, he was like, don't worry about it. Like, never mind. Because it's like she wasn't hearing it, but Ben wanted to say something. Yeah. Because he was trying to rebuttal what she was saying.
But first of all, she wants to allow him to speak.
Yeah, basically. At all. And she said she want to continue this and continue to show up. But she said, when I show up every day, you going to look at me and see the hurt on my face because I'm going to let it be known.
I'm saying, come on, man. Ben, if I was you, as she'll sit out, flip that table over and say, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to do a Chris 2.0. I want a divorce right here and there, and I'm out. Deuces. Don't bump these checks, man. I don't need all this.
And that's the reason why she's staying. Mm-hmm. You ain't staying there. This man, he done lied to you, and then you so distraught, honey, and all this stuff. If you that distraught, get a divorce. Leave.
Yeah, leave. Chris did it last season, so right. you can tell, you can see it can be done.
Yeah.
So you just go ahead and do the same thing he did.
Yeah, you just trying to stay there for that chick.
Save all the drama and the grief and all that stress. Just go ahead and get a divorce and go home and live your life. Be done with it.
Exactly. End of. So anyway, so Ben come into the room that they were supposed to be in. And he got the box, and he was like, the box of their wedding pictures, their vows, and all that stuff. And he was like, "This so sad." And I believe he shared some.
He did.
So yeah, he was like, it wasn't supposed to go like this. He said he feel like he got punch in the face. He said the only thing he was doing was venting. He was just venting.
And here's the reason why I say, I know in my past relationships, if I was going through some problems, I had a homeboy I can call and talk to vent, get some advice from, and just talk about my situation because I entrusted him with my information, so I can kind of talk to him, and he give me some information. And I think that's what Ben was looking for in Justin. You know what I'm saying? But Justin, he's not the type of brother to hold the information to himself. So you got to tell his wife everything. You know what I'm saying? I think if Justin would have kept that information to himself and gave Ben some advice, I think all this stuff would have been a moot point. But Justin had to run to Alexis, and she can't hold water. So she told everybody else and got back to Morgan, and here we are again. And like I said, I've been with Ben that. Sometimes you want to vent to somebody.
Right. And your vent may not be all that cute. You know what I'm saying? Right. Your vent be like, man, she ain't letting no walls down. Man, I can't get none. Man, she still holding back.
I'm glad you brought that up. Now, she said, well, you need to come to me. Now, if Ben went to her with the same information you just said, she would probably got an attitude.
Oh, yeah, she would have got an attitude. Like, man, you ain't letting your walls down. Man, I'm trying to be affectionate. Man, you ain't giving me nothing. Yeah. Man, I want to have sex. Man, you got an attitude. Every time I turn around, you got an attitude. So, yeah.
So, that's why he went to somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
And he feel like he can't talk to her because I know some of y'all in the comments said, I think that she's a bully. Like, he's scared of her. Right. Like, she got this.
That's why I said she knows Ben is soft-spoken and she feels like she can run him over. But, man, yeah, she need a larger one.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, so Stasha and Nate are getting matching tattoos. Point blank period. Well, they wedding date on.
I'm putting my stamp on you, baby. You ain't going nowhere. Tattoo.
Cause I feel like it's showing commitment and
Nah.
stuff. So yes, he's committed to me. I'm committed to him. And so yeah.
It's all about marking your territory.
What Nate said.
What did he say? What did he say? After I saw the tattoos and stuff, I said, man, no, I'm done with them, man. Well, not with Nate, but I'm like, Stasha, you know, you is too much.
Nate said, do you feel like I'm all in there?
Yeah, because tattoos stays forever. No, they don't. You can always get a tattoo removed.
Yeah. And just because you're doing all this outward stuff does not mean that man loves you or is going to say, I love you.
That's what I'm saying. A true player would go along with all of this.
True player for real.
They would play the game. They would go, I'm not saying Nate doing this. At first, I thought he was. But still
think he
yeah. But they can go along with all of this, man. You know what I'm saying? You can like play the game, go along with what you want him to do, jump through the hoops you put out there for him, just to get to the end results. You know what I'm saying? What you looking at? Oh, your friend came.
As soon as we get on camera.
Gotta get my shine on. Y'all see me?
Anyway, so they doing a couples date night, and they doing they own a party bus to go to a dinner. So it seems as though Morgan told them she ain't coming. I'm not gonna come to that.
And what really got me with that though, babe, was this. Alexis, I don't know why she ain't coming. Yeah, you do. You know why they ain't coming.
Cause you started that mess. Mess itself. But I'm a counselor. What kind of counselor?
You know when you do that, I'll be thinking you're gonna say, I'm a lady like Marlon.
Yeah. I'm a... So anyway, they get to dinner and they was at dinner, right?
Yeah, they get to dinner. Yeah, they get to the party bus. They get off the bus.
Yeah.
They get to the
and
dinner.
Alexis with that pink catsuit, girl.
Yeah, I said,
and them gloves, girl.
I said, what Batman at? You know what I'm saying? Because you come in there like a Catwoman.
So the question was asked, how are things going? Miguel said, as far as them, he said it's better than he expected.
Yeah, you know why he said that, right?
Because he got the cookies.
No, Linda had that knife under the table. That's what I tell you, say.
Linda did express that she has been in previous relationships where she was able to get what she want, and she was pretty much been able to get away with murder, so she would tell them what she want. But Miguel has been, kind of helping her work through those things. She's trying to change that. I would have never said that.
The key word she put out is giving y'all hints, man. I got away with murder. I'm telling you, man.
Miguel
insurance. Murder, come on, y'all gotta start getting that stuff together.
Miguel better sleep with one eye.
I know that's right, man. Oh, you was trying to write something.
So, and then when she said that, Justin was like, "Sure, I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, now when somebody letting you get away with it, vice versa, they getting away with it with you. But anyway, so Stasha said, as far as them, it's been a lot of growing pains, but she's learned through them, and she's learning through it, and she's learning to work through them. Nate said that, he has a calm approach. Oh, you saying I ain't calm?
No, you're not calm, Stasha. You act like you are on, what's that show name? With the guys with the roses? Oh, the Bachelor, yeah. You trying to win the last rose or something, the way you be acting, man.
Nate said that he is happy and
falling in love. That's what you think about. That's what you think about their marriage. Yeah, that's what you think about it, yeah.
And that Stasha is his best friend. So yeah, and yeah, he is falling in love with her.
Then she said, this is unbearable, man.
When she said it the first time when they was having their little rose date or whatever, she said, "Oh my, mwah, 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 mwah." Child, if I need a man, was a person.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, I want a man. So anyway, let's move on to what Mitch said. That being married has been very demanding. He's never lived with a girlfriend before, so this is something new for him, and he wasn't sure as far as this process. And he didn't know, exactly how to be a husband or anything. Kristen said, "Oh, okay. All right. Now my turn.
So I said, well,
Put me in, coach."
If I'll admit, I said, okay, exit stage left and get on off the stage, man, because she went in. Boy.
She did. Kristen said, "I don't understand when you say that you didn't know how to be a husband. And why did you even sign up for the show? Because I came in this
as a wife.
As a wife."
Right.
I said, "Drop the mic, baby. Drop the mic, the water bottle, and
Kristen,
the lotion and the glitters."
She has some fight. She's real feisty. Man. Real feisty.
Kristen will make a really and truly. She's a perfect wife for somebody.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
She really and truly is.
Mitch, got you a good one, bro.
What? It's probably me and right now, Tan.
Mitch, tag me in, Mitch. You don't want it, I take her.
Like she came in, she said ready to be a wife, but Mitch of the time said, "I didn't know how to be a husband." Like she said, "Why you even sign up for the show?" So also she said that let's see.
She said,
Kristen said that. She said, "What about me?" She said, "Everybody's saying, 'Oh, Mitch, man, you're doing a great job. Oh, Mitch hanging in there. Oh, Mitch.'" She said, "But what about me? Like, what about me?
Yeah.
I'm the one that have to deal with him. I'm the one that have to put up with his stuff. I'm the one that have to deal with all this." That's what
Truth.
I used to say about my husband. So I'm the one that have to do all this. And she's like, "What about me?" So I need to go. And so she said that she feels like she's giving up a lot for Mitch. I'm making it about Mitch. Make sure Mitch happy. Make sure Mitch comfortable. Make sure Mitch we doing what he want to do. And what about me? And I feel like I don't want to lose myself into this marriage.
Yeah. She said, it's to the point. I like to do things. I want to keep my identity. You know what I'm saying? It's get to the point now. I feel like I'm about to snap.
Yeah.
And when they said snap, guess who the camera pan to? Linda. I said, yep. Murder, insurance, and snapping. Boy, that girl crazy.
So she said that she's at the point where she's not sure if she's gonna lose him. She may lose him because she's gonna choose herself. So Mitch said, "Well, I hate that you feel like that. I want you to always express your feelings. Like, I don't want you to lose yourself. I don't want you to just be catered to me. I want you to express your feelings." And he was a good sport about it.
Yeah, now I give Mitch credit. He did say the right thing. He did. And all the things he said, should kind of put her at ease for the time being. Now, saying it and doing it is two different things.
Yeah, and in her process of saying all that, she was still reassuring.
Right, and I like that about Kristen. You know what I'm saying? You're right. She was making...
She said, "Listen, about me," but she said, "But he's working on it and he's improving. But let's make this about me." So in that, when they got finished with that, Justin, Mitch, I'm proud of you. Didn't you just hear that woman say, "Y'all, she tired of y'all saying"?
Yeah, I saw that too. I said, Justin, read the room, Justin. Read the room, man.
Read it.
Read the room. But someone else should have read the room too. Alexis.
So anyway, Justin gave Mitch all these props and all this stuff. So Alexis looking crazy with her glitters and like she's finna be on the Unsolved Mysteries. So anyway, so Alexis was saying that, they was asking, of course they was going around the room. Now it's Justin and Alexis time to talk about their marriage. So she said, I really don't want to talk. I just want to listen. I'm enjoying listening and everything. So, okay, it's okay. Well, you can do that. Definitely listen. Hey, why you don't want to talk? What's going on? That was Justin. She said, well, I'm just saying, go ahead, baby. You remember it.
Yeah, you was saying, you used to say something, why you ain't saying nothing now? I'm thinking that our marriage is fine, but since you don't want to speak up, something's going on. Maybe we're not on the same page. I guess Alexis got frustrated with Justin, got fed up with it, and what?
Let me say this part. Can I have his food? Because I don't think Tree is going to eat that food.
Lindy, read the freaking room. She don't care. Murder, insurance,
Stop saying the N-word so much.
I'm being sad, man.
Stop saying the N-word before we don't get this video monetized. You know how they be about the algorithm. So yeah, there's certain stuff you can't say too much in these YouTube videos.
She wanted to unalive a person, insurance, snapping,
yes,
and eating some of my food while they arguing with their wife.
Yes.
She cares about nobody but us.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sitting up there. She looked like she probably was drunk, having a good time, enjoying herself. Yeah, and I'm saying, what's the people not bringing out food? Because at that moment, Justin pretty much shut down.
Yeah, he was eating on something, but Linda showed me a side of her, man. Like, geez, man, what happened to the old church girl? You know, geez.
Let me tell you something. Let's run it off. First of all, she got student debt. She looked like she liked to drink. Now she begging for somebody else's food, so she must like to drink and eat. And I think she like to do the oochie coochie with her husband, you know what I'm saying? And she don't want to work, okay? And she said, what else she said? She don't want to work. She like want his insurance.
She like her outburst, so she like the outburst.
Okay.
Yeah, so she like, you know, she wanted the insurance case. She said a rock my father's got hit in the head, so she needed insurance. And it's like,
to me, I see Linda. This me. I see Linda as just want to chill out for a long time and just be a wife and eat.
Man, all I know, man.
And drink.
Miguel, sleep with one eye open or sleep in a different room with the doors locked.
So anyway, let's go back to so Alexis was saying that, you know, since my husband wants me to speak, and I was just pretty much telling him that I want to, so let me see it. So Alexis said that she feels like that Justin is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like he is one way this way and he's one way another way. I haven't seen it. I don't think. I don't think
a lot of people seen it.
I don't know exactly what she's talking about. Do she mean that he's crying sometimes? Then sometimes he's
maybe it happened off camera. We
cussing and crying.
We haven't seen it.
Cussing or crying. Like, is that it? So I'm not sure exactly what she's talking about. Tree, you be over here in these comments, and you was on the live last time. So I'm not sure what she's talking about, and I'm quite sure that you can't say. But, you know, she says that she feels like that she has to
self-regulate herself around Justin because you know, she don't know how he's gonna react. So it's like Justin would do something and he'll go back to her and apologize, and she was saying, even though you apologize, I'm still hurting. It still hurts me. And she starts to cry. And Justin said, you know, he's not trying to hurt her. He's trying to work on it. She said, I know you're trying to work on it, but it still hurts me. And so Justin shuts down. You know what I'm saying? Now she gets mad at Justin, trying to figure out why he shut down. Then Justin said, well, you told me to work on myself, and this is how I regulate my emotions by shutting down. So it's like, I can't, you know, I'm doing what you're telling me to do, but I'm still getting chastised over it.
Right. He can't win for losing. Right. Now, she's telling me something. Why you shut down when everybody was talking about all that things? I can tell you
why. Can I say why?
Well, you was about to because you cut me off.
All right, I'm giving you my opinion.
Like he cut me off. I cut him off, but he's okay.
Here's the reason why I think Alexis was acting the way she was. I felt like when all the couples around at the table was talking about their marriages, everything seemed so positive and good with rainbows and everybody in love, and she knows her marriage is kind of on the rocks right now. I think she got a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of shut down, you know, because she ain't got nothing good to say, but everybody's saying good things about their marriage. And so she kind of shut down and took it out on Justin.
Right.
That's my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Probably so, because like she didn't want to say nothing. Right. Like, what happened? What switched? You was all hee hee ha ha with everybody else when they was talking. As soon as it come to you, then you start shutting down. So what was the point? So my thing was, did she trying to say Justin shut down, or she get mad at him, or playing, what is that, tit for tat? But you did it too. So anyway, moving on, she started crying, and I don't know. Alexis was just acting a little extra. So she got up and she went to the restroom. And he got up and he walked outside. Who went behind him? Nate.
No, but nobody, cause Nate was
production.
Yeah, production was out there with him.
Yeah. And then Stasha went, with Alexis. And in the bathroom, she was saying, "I'm tired." And she said, "Am I wrong? I'm tired of this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or what I see." She said, "I'm tired of coddling him like he's a little kid." That's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be the counselor, the on-site therapist, and everybody saying, "Oh, Leslie gave great advice. Oh my God!" But you can't get that same advice for yourself.
Right.
And stop speaking to Justin like he is your client.
Patient.
Like you're not talking to me. You're not talking to him like a husband. I know he may have kiddie ways, but you do too. I know that he may be crying and all that stuff, but still, I don't think that you said she talks to him like she is above him and he is beneath her.
That's what I think. I feel like she thinks she's better than Justin. That's why she can, talk to him in that way. Maybe because she feel like he's from Alabama and I'm just saying, because some people from, Northern California, they think they better. Because some people in California do have this elitist attitude sometimes. I'm just saying. And I want to say one thing about Nate and Stasha. No, all joking aside, man, I just hope Stasha, I know she still has trauma. And I hope she find a way and figure a way to deal with that. Because I know you said she's going to therapy, but to me, I have never seen a woman act this thirsty on the show, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You just go hard like this, and he's not reciprocating that same emotion back to her, but she don't care. She going full steam ahead. Stasha, camouflage, Stasha. Oh, I gotta get the shoe. I had to work you back around so I get the shoe. Stop acting so dang on thirsty. Don't make no sense to act so thirsty, man. You got all this going on for your big house and everything. You acting thirsty like you need a man. I want some man. I want some man to love me. Love yourself. Right now, I don't think you love yourself. That's why you need somebody to love you. Stop it.
All right. And on that note, child, that was pretty much it. I think we're going to see next week. It's supposed to be very interesting, too. So, as we can see, Morgan and Ben ain't doing nothing, child. And nothing. But all the couples enjoying their little dates and all that stuff or whatever. So,
for right now.
Ben and Morgan. That's what I said.
And right now, so far, up to this episode, the strongest couple is Mitch and Kristen.
I thought so, but I don't know. Kristen had that breakdown.
But I think she's wanting to vent to get off her chest. You know what I'm saying? To let Mitch know what's going on. And Mitch, he didn't rebuke it or nothing. So he seemed like he's it seemed like he's open-minded to it. So I think they're the strongest couple right now. I still think something still is off with Nate and Stasha. Something's off. It's not completely there yet.
Yeah, it do feel like Nate just putting on something. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem genuine, not at all.
Yeah.
All right, but I know some of y'all ride for him. I don't know if y'all his little cousin or nephews or what.
No, they crushing on. Ooh, Nate, I got some houses you can live with. Ooh, I got Airbnb you can stay.
Yeah, so some of y'all go hard for Nate in the comments, honey. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget, as we say at the end of every video, you didn't tell your story.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right, then.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll probably tell them Patreon. We'll tell them Patreon. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget to go God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! I was put